At 10, a warning from the DEA about another deadly drug combination on the streets, and it's making its way to our area. It's fentanyl laced with xylazine, which is a tranquilizer used for large animals. News 5's Maggie Bryan in studio to explain. Maggie.
Diane, the DEA says xylazine is making fentanyl, the deadliest drug threat in our country, even more dangerous. Colorado Springs police say xylazine, also known as tranq, is here on the streets of our community.
I don't think people realize how addicting these drugs actually are.
The fentanyl crisis is a constant topic of conversation at Peaks Recovery Center in Colorado Springs.
We are seeing clients pass away more than I think we ever have.
Lauren Atencio and Kate Nelson, both clinical directors at the center, say they have seen firsthand how the drug ruins lives.
We call it, the disease of desperation. I mean, it's taken everything away from people.
Now a new and deadly drug combination is hitting the streets across the nation, prompting the Biden administration to classify it as an emerging threat. Xylazine, also known as tranq, is being mixed with fentanyl and creating an even higher risk for overdose. Xylazine is a powerful sedative and pain reliever used by veterinarians for large animals.
Horses, cattle, fairly large primates like gorillas and things.
Dr. Bradley Bundy works at Yorkshire Veterinary Hospital in Colorado Springs. He says most pet hospitals do not normally use the drug, but when they do have it on hand, it is locked away.
Just with experience, it can be very potent, and it can potentially be dangerous if you're using it the wrong way, for sure.
The DEA says in 2022, 23% of seized fentanyl powder and 7% of fentanyl pills had xylazine in it. They say they have seen increases in xylazine-related overdoses in every region of the country. CSPD says they haven't seized any fentanyl laced with xylazine, but do know it is on the streets of our community.
I think we want to be able to get ahead of it as much as we can.
Starting today, the Peaks Recovery Center began testing patients for the drug combination.
Fentanyl in itself is so deadly that adding any other substance, it just increases the risk for death a lot more.
They say the work to fight this epidemic is ongoing.
We are in the midst of an overdose epidemic, and that is the real issue here that we need to start fighting.
The DEA says xylazine is not an opioid, which means Narcan cannot be used to reverse its effects. Since the Biden administration has declared the drug combination as an emerging threat, it has 90 days to organize a national response. Diane.